What's up guys, it's Glossymoss here, and today I'm starting a brand new series called Construction Craft. Now you're probably wondering, why is there a giant robot behind you? But we'll get onto that in a minute. So what is Construction Craft? Well, that's a bit deadly. Construction Craft is all about building houses and decorating houses and just houses. I love houses. I love houses in Minecraft. I've got about thousands. Probably not thousands, but you know what I mean. I've got loads in my worlds, and I just wanted to share with you guys some of my ultimate recipes for houses. So, to start off this series, we're going to go for a classic house. The theme is going to be oak wood. We're going to be building it right over there in the plains, and let's ask this strange robot what's going on here. So, robot, what is your name? Who are you?
My name is Cynthia.
Oh, Cynthia. Well, why do you have lava eyes?
Because I'm evil.
Oh?
I also have a stone heart.
Okay, a stone heart and lava eyes sounds fun. I wonder what happens if we step on this breastplate. Anything happening? Oh, Cynthia's having some difficulties. It seems. I don't know. Is this a difficulty? Okay. She seems to have dispensed some items. Oh, perfect. 9 items.
I can only dispense 9 items at once at this current moment in time.
Oh, you can only do 9 items at once. Well, that makes sense, since you're a crazy robot. But thank you for the items, Cynthia, and I shall go and start my build. So over here, guys, I have prepared a lovely space for us to do our build. The dimensions of this fence are 43 times 46. So let's find the entrance, and yeah, let's get started. So first of all, we're going to have to find the center and then mark it, so let's do that now. So guys, the 23rd block in is the center, so let's mark that out. Well, we've already marked out, so there's no point in doing it again. And let's make a little entrance here. We can't because Cynthia didn't give us a fence block, but we can always make a little path. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do. And then this bit can be the front garden. Let's just make that 10 because we like it to be nice and even. And that can be the front garden. Right here. From just there. And we're just gonna kind of stretch this out a bit. It doesn't really matter how far at this moment, because this will give us a kind of idea of where the house is kind of starting. So the first thing we're going to do is dig out the foundations so we can see the shape of the house and where the walls are going to go. So let's do that. Okay guys, this is going to be the shape of our house. I'll put the dimensions up on screen about now, so you can see how many blocks across and wide everything is. And let's start building the walls and putting in some windows and doors where they need to be. So in the center, we're going to have just some blocks like this. Straight up. So that we can have doors either side. We're going to be fancy and have 4 doors because why not? And we're going to have some walls just like this going here. No windows at the moment. Although you can add a window in here if you want to. Like that, or just like that. It doesn't really matter, but I'm not going to put it there. Also, Cynthia has given us a torch for today's light source, so that's nice. Also, with the grass, guys, I know Cynthia didn't give it to me, but I decided to get some because, you know, if we mess up, then obviously we have to replace the grass. So over here, we can put a fancy big window, or we can make it a small window. So I'm going to do a big window like this, looking lovely. How about a small window on this side, just to balance it out a bit? We don't want too many large windows, just like so. Now let's put another layer of stone on top so that it just caps off the layer that we just did. And that's the front of the house done. So as you can see, it's 4 high, and then we're going to put the ceiling in for the next floor on the 4th bit, just so we have enough headroom down here, because if it's 2, it's very, very cramped. Now, if you're wondering what this bit is, we're just going to line the perimeter of the house with a 2 block stone path thing. Not too sure what to call it, but yeah, because then we're going to do a balcony, and this is the bit under the balcony, and this has always been one of my favourite features. The perimeter does stop here, So don't make it go into the garden, because it just stops there. Just in case you're wondering. Okay, now we've done our little perimeter. Let's carry on with the rest of the walls and put in some windows where we fancy it. So let's just do this basic kind of wall thing for now. Why is there a sheep in here? I told you to stay out. What are you doing? Right here we're going to have a door, so make sure you don't fill that bit in. Let's put one here as well. Oh no, now the sheep's inside the house. Great. That's going to be a bit annoying. There's a pig as well. Just in case you're wondering, guys, we are not going to keep this ugly looking fence forever. We're going to upgrade it in a later episode, but for now we're going to keep it because this is obviously under construction and we don't want too many animals thinking they can just come in. Also, here's a fun fact. I literally make this house in every single world I have. Every world I've ever owned, I've made a house like this on it. Unless it's like just a test world where I don't really make much. But each one keeps getting better. So this is my latest model of the house. It's inspired the original design from the construction handbook, the original construction handbook design of a house that they did. So if you recognise it, that's probably where from. But yeah, let's just light it up a bit and let's do some more windows. I think I'm actually gonna not do this big window because thinking about it now, I kind of want a more cozy feel for this house. I don't really want any modern large windows. So let's just replace that with this. That looks a bit nicer. Let's also do a few windows here. So we could just have a few, just 3 there for the lounge. And then there's a utility room over here. So we can just do like 3. In the middle, we'll do another 3 because why not? Let's do that on the other side as well because that's actually quite symmetrical. And then for the kitchen, which is here, we're going to have 1 long window. And over here for the utility room, we'll have the same thing. Okay, so that's those bits done. Over here, we are going to actually take this bit out. Replace it with logs. You'll see why later. But let's just do this. We actually need to fill this in with glass. I should have told you guys that before. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to the next floor. But first, this is not like this. It's like this. There we go. Okay, guys, I kind of got the design a bit wrong with the 4th layer. If you are building this in survival, I'm so sorry, but at least I didn't put it down with glass, because otherwise that's just something you can't replace. So we're going to actually have to make this wood. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now let's just fill in the whole roof, and we may as well fill in the downstairs floor, because it's all going to be wooden planks. Let's do it now. Okay, guys, I've just finished laying out the floor for the bottom floor. That was too many floors in one sentence. Just laid out the floor for the ground floor. That's still too many floors. Do you know what? I'm just going to go with it. And in the utility room, as you can see, there's nothing there right now because Cynthia didn't give us enough resources, unfortunately, and we do need a different kind of material for the floor. But that's fine. We can just do that in another episode where we will be decorating the house. In this episode, we're just making the shell, as I like to call it. So let's proceed to fill out the second floor, and I'll see you guys when I've finished it. Let's just quickly construct the stairs so we can actually get up the stairs to do the upper floor. So we're gonna do grand staircase. I feel like that could be a cool idea. And let's just make it 3 wide to start with. Make sure that there's no gaps underneath. Oh, it reached the top. Yeah, let's just do it like that. Okay, and let's test how far we can go with this. Okay, what's the maximum? So we do this. Oh, that's not what we're doing. Okay, that's the stairs done. And we can move on to the second floor now that the first one has been enclosed. So the oak log is a very important thing in this floor because we're going to need it to give us the structure we want. So let's go ahead and put it in these places as shown. Okay guys, so you can see where I put the oak log. You don't have to build it up too high for now. We're going to do that as we go along. So this is where we're going to put some glass just here. And let's go ahead and lay out where we're going to have the entrance to the balconies. So there's going to be one there. One over here. Oh, that's wrong. And we can just section off those doors. Big windows only go in the middle, which is here. Again, we're going to make the floor 4 blocks high, so that we don't bang our heads on the ceilings. And then we can just seal it off with that. But don't seal off the oak logs, because they go all the way up the structure. Okay, that's the window at the front done. Let's go ahead and fill out some of the walls. I'm thinking we can actually do... Yeah, we can do big windows on this wall. On this wall? On this floor. Actually, yeah, we can do it on this wall. That makes sense. Wow, I'm surprised. So let's go ahead and put in some big windows here. This is nice because they're 3 times 3, which is a very satisfying combination because it makes a square. Just doing them in line with the bottom floor windows, and it should look good. Also, we could actually put a door here. Okay, that looks disgusting. Let's remove the window from this part. And just have a door. No windows allowed. Because that just looks weird. But we can also put a window here instead. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Let's do that. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is only supposed to be 3. Yeah, I think it's only supposed to be 3. Whoops. Let's just go ahead and block that with wood. Put it in this all from memory, guys, okay? I'm sorry if I'm a bit rusty. Should I make that 3 down there to make it look nicer? No, I'm pretty sure this one's supposed to be 2. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Okay, guys, the back window's only 2 wide to match the downstairs, but the front window is 3 wide. Because it just is. So, let's just finish off this floor. We can also have some nice big back-facing windows here if we want. Which we do want. Because well, why not? Whew. That tree just got in my way of my wide shot. How rude. Okay, the second floor walls are done. So let's move on to the balcony. Balcony's going to be out 2. And then there's going to be a stone layer. So we can have stands to hold it up. Because otherwise it will just fall down and that would be quite tragic. So let's just put that there. That's not right. Whoops. We're going to try and make the pillars as evenly spread as we can. So that's an interval of 3 blocks between each one. Let's go ahead and just do the perimeter of wood first. Over here we're going to do 2 cobblestone at the end so we can just end it off there. What I love about this house is it stays classic even throughout the different updates with the new blocks and, you know, new textures and, you know, different shaders. It just always looks good, and you can really customize the inside to be whatever you want, you know, as modern or as old style Minecraft as you want, and it'll still look really good. For this bit, by the way, guys, there's a space of 2 blocks here, and then 3, and then 2, because it doesn't really work with 3. For this one, there's 3 where the door is, which is kind of in the middle, but not really. And then there's 2 on each side. It's the best I can make it look. After this is done with the pillars, we can add some oak fence around the balcony to stop people from falling off. As you can see, we've now finished the second floor, so let's move on to the third floor, which is also the roof. So the way I normally do the roof is I use the front bit as my guide. I start with the first block just above the 4th layer. Actually, should I start with it here? I feel like that would make more sense. Yeah, start with the first block there, just on the 4th layer of the second floor. We can do that all the way around, and we're not gonna wrap the roof around the whole house. There's gonna be like a unwrapped bit here, and an unwrapped bit at the front, which is where these windows are going to go, which is going to be our guide. So if we destroy this bit of log, we can just build up. And we're going to have to keep building up with the glass as well. Obviously it's going to go like this. And we can see which way the roof is going to go. Make sure you leave one piece of stair overhanging, because it just really makes it look nicer, in my opinion. Okay, you can see here the shape of the roof on the front bit, and the highest point is going to be the log. We can do the same thing around the back as we did to the front. Going to be a bit different around the back though, because obviously it's not really the same kind of design. We are going to have it go like this. Instead of going in a open shape at the front like we have there, it's going to be sealed off. Okay, this is going to be the kind of outline of the roof. You can see what kind of shape it's going to make. And let's just build it up, and then we'll finish off the sides when we're done. Okay, so the back bit's been done, and as you can see, there's kind of a huge gap here, so we're going to fill that in by just leaving it the front bit and simply building up these two bits here and the bit in the middle so that they almost meet. I think we're going to do it until the middle bit meets, and then obviously this won't meet, but no, we'll do it until this bit meets because that'll look nicer. Uh-oh, it's raining and I haven't put the roof on yet. Oh no, the house is going to flood. Quick, we just need to be quick, guys, because otherwise the house is going to flood. Luckily we're almost done with the roof and not only just starting it. Oh my goodness, this is intense. Okay, now that this bit in the middle is joined up, we can just continue until these two bits meet, and it'll look nice. Oh, I need the slabs to finish this off. Right, that's it. I'm gonna go demand that Cynthia gives me slabs, because this can't do in the rain. Cynthia, please help me. I need slabs.
Have you not got any?
Oh no, you didn't give me any. Oh.
Computing.
Right, I'm just gonna stand on the pressure plate. She says computing, but I don't know what that means, so let's see what happens. Oh. Voila. Thank you, Cynthia. I hopefully won't be back again. By the way, why do you have 4 legs? That's a bit weird. Anyway, see you later. Okay, now we have these slabs, we can finish off the roof and stop the house from getting internally soaked. Which it probably already is, but it's fine. Wood is totally waterproof and definitely won't go mouldy if it has water on it. At least not in Minecraft, so it's everything's good. Right. There we go. So now we can do the bit that's just completely exposed. And I'm going to start by cornering off these bits, because obviously we can't put windows in there. It's too small of a space, and this bit as well. So I think we should do maybe 2 wide window here. Yeah, that's good. Let's do it on this side as well. Let's do a big old window in the middle because it'll look nice. There we go. And I think we can actually make 3, well, not 3. Let's make another floor out of this. We should not have done that. That doesn't look good. I think we can make another floor here. So if we make this a floor, that'll look good. Oh, I forgot to do the floor as well for the roof layer. Oh well, let's do it now. Do you know what also might be quite useful? Is if we put in a staircase so we can actually get upstairs. So I'll do that here, I think. Maybe. Will that block the view? There's not much of view, is there? So we may as well. You can do the staircase any way you want, but I'm going to do it here. And I'm not going to do much in terms of blocking up the back of the staircase because I do want it to be a bit of easy access around here. If you just put some upside down stairs under the stairs, it looks nice and it's quite spacious still over here, so that shouldn't cause too much of a problem. Okay, now that this floor is finished, I'm gonna continue with this bit here that we're doing. So let's just block this bit off. That's actually perfect size for just one more window, isn't it? Yes, that's actually really perfect. That's good. So, there we go. And that'll be what a side looks like. Just going to replicate that on the other side. Okay, now the sides are done, let's just put a roof over this floor. And then we'll make another staircase, our last staircase. In fact, let's make it right now. We'll make it here. Just like the other one, upside down stairs underneath. Okay, I just realised the staircase doesn't work. We're going to have to redo it. Let's make the staircase somewhere like here. We can just... I'm just doing a random staircase because at this point it doesn't really matter where you put the staircase or anything like that. I'm just doing it randomly. You guys can do it wherever you want. It's not that much of a big deal if you put it somewhere else to where I put it. Let's just fill in this floor and then this house is complete. Oh no. I'm going to have to break this to fill in the floor. Nah. Just gonna go like this. Boom. Because then we'd have to break the windows because they look really nice. I don't want to break them. Okay, that floor is finished. And over here it's looking nice because we don't have to have this window blocked off by an ugly roof. Now let's go outside and take a look at the house from out there. Okay guys, so the house is finished for now, anyway. This is the shell of the house, as I'm going to call it. Obviously, we haven't decorated inside yet, but that's for a later episode. So make sure you stick around for that and subscribe. As you can see, it's really big. There's lots of nice, big, spacious windows. On the downstairs floor, we got a cobblestone design. And on the upstairs floor, there's more of a wooden theme. And the theme of this build is oak wood. So I've done it in a kind of plain place, not in a forest or anything. Even though there is a spruce forest in the background, I thought that would be a nice thing to have the back garden looking onto. And in future episodes, I'm going to do the garden and a perimeter. And then I'm also going to decorate the inside of the house and do the upstairs layers. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that. Let me know if you like this video. And subscribe for more just like this. And for more of this series. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. And until then... see ya!